back, Fluff family, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Sweetney, and this is Losing the Fluff, where we use walking workouts and low impact workouts to lose weight. And we really just focus on overall better health on this channel. And I just want to take a moment to thank you for joining me, because I'm on my journey towards better health. And I really appreciate having people to come welcome me and work out with me, and the energy that we all put out for better health. I feel like it makes more people want to pursue better health. So thank you for helping me help the world pursue better health. That's how I look at this. So I'm always going to remind you to have a glass, cup, container, or bottle of water somewhere nearby. And if at any time, I literally do mean anytime, you need to take a break, you need a water break, or you just need to pause. Just pause me. I'm not going nowhere, like literally. You got control of that. Pause me, dehydrate yourself, take that break, get back on track, and then rejoin the video, because right now we are on a journey through our subconscious to retrain our mind and get disciplined. So we got to show our subconscious that we can finish what we start. So do come back to the video so that way your subconscious knows I can finish what I start. And before we do anything, y'all, anything at all, we got to stretch a little bit. I don't spend a lot of time on stretching, but we do got to stretch some. So, little stretch. If this position I'm about to do is a little trying for you, see, I'm right here next to the couch, so if I fall, I'm going to fall to the left. So you might want to get like a stable chair to try this, but these 40 squats a day have really been helping, so I don't need it. Position yourself like so, and let's stretch. Hold this pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What we do to one side, family, we do to the other. So let's get back into this position. Stretch and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That felt good. Keep your legs open like this. Now this is, what you're seeing is, remember I told you, I be doing my workouts in diabetic shoes. Diabetic slippers. So I'm kind of slipping right now. But I know you got grip, so keep your feet like this. And let's just go grab our ankles. Keep your knees straight, arch your back, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, you should really have felt that stretch in the back of your hamstrings if your knees were locked in place. Let's do some arm rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's walk. Yeah. Let's walk it off. Let's go. Let's walk, y'all. It's time to start our journey for today. Yes. It's time to start our journey for today. So yesterday, I got in 13,079 steps. Yes. That's how I ended my day. Great start to the week. Let's go. And if you're struggling to get in 10,000 steps a day because you're not that mobile, let me give you some tips as to things you can do to help get yourself there. Now, I will tell you all these things because if you're new, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a housewife. So I don't really go outside. And I'm a homebody, so I don't really go outside. And I don't live in the best neighborhoods, so I don't literally walk outside. I want to take neighborhood walks, but I'll be honest, family, I went on my front porch and saw a dead body by the store. Like literally looked over and was like, oh, my mom was visiting one day. She was like, sweet, I think that's a dead body. I better go home because your whole street about to be blocked off. And she wasn't lying. But the crazier part was, well, I didn't even hear no gunshots. But the person had got shot. Don't ask me how. But I've been living over here like for like 3 years. In the nighttime, it's really quiet, especially when it's not the summer. like right now. Our nights over here are very nice and peaceful. In the summertime, it seems like everybody likes to party, you know. But I just live and let live. You know what I mean? It doesn't really bother me, but I say all that to say I don't get out much. And so when I first started this journey of walking and realizing that I would like to get to 10,000 steps, because what I first did was I just wanted to see where I was at. You know, so like when I first started counting my steps, I wasn't trying to get to 10,000 steps because I didn't even know how many steps I was taking, family. So the first thing I said, you know what? Let's just figure out how many steps we're taking in a day. And honestly, y'all, I was averaging like 4,500. And so I was like, you know, let's try to push for 6. So I began to push and just really work to get to 6,000 steps. And it was 7,000. And honestly, y'all, it was so hard. I didn't understand, like, how could I get in all these steps? Like, I'm just not doing it. I don't understand. And then, I learned how to stop taking some shortcuts in life. When you stop taking shortcuts in life, you gotta take more steps. And so, when you go to the grocery store, they're looking for the quickest spot closest to the door. You know, I have often said, you know, I'm not telling you to park in the back of the parking lot. No, because in this day and age, when people putting that weird napkin stuff on people's door handles and people being missing, I'm not gonna say park at the back of the parking lot anymore, because as a woman, I'm always going to advocate for safety. So don't park in the back of the parking lot, but don't go looking for the spot that is available that is closest to the door. However, if you have a handicap sticker, you better get that spot, okay? If you know, you know. You have that sticker for a reason. And I want to tell you to do something, like take more steps. In that particular case, if you need to be getting that spot, if you don't have a handicap sticker, like I don't have a handicap sticker, although many times my mom has told me, I think you qualify for the sticker. But mentally, I say, when I look at the sticker and I see that the handicap sign, I do not consider myself handicapped. I don't care all the things that I tell y'all that go along with me. I don't care. I do not consider myself handicapped. I don't care how many times my legs have given out on me, how many times I have grabbed the wall so that I didn't hit the floor. I don't see myself like that. I don't care how long I've had arthritis. I don't care about any of these conditions. I feel, this is just me talking about myself, that I just need to put the work in and I'll get over all these things. You know, they'll get better for me. So I said if I personally went and got that sticker, it would be a hindrance for me. So I did. You know, I'm not telling you not to. I'm just, once again, just talking about myself. And so, no, I don't park all the way in the back of the parking lot anymore. What I do is I just try to find a spot that's by a bunch of cars, but not the spot that I would normally go for, right? I try to take something like intermediate. Not too far back, but not too close to the front. It's going to allow me to take in more steps. Now, let's say I'm going into a store like a Walmart that has multiple entrances, right? But I know on Walmart, if I enter it on this side, that's the grocery side, and I know if I'm going on this side, that's where I'm going to go in by the pharmacy. But let's say I'm going to Walmart to get groceries. My suggestion to get in more steps is to park on the other side of the parking lot. So if you still want to get close to the front, you can do that. But if you know most of what you're going into the store for is on the other side of the store, don't go park on the other side of the parking lot, putting you closer to those things. No, park on the other side of the parking lot, where you're going to be coming in on the pharmacy side. That way, when you are taking your steps, you're taking your steps inside of the store, where there's multiple people, and safety is always the first thing that comes to mind, right? So that's my clue and my suggestion for the store. Don't necessarily park all the way to the back of the parking lot, because we got to think about safety. However, if the store has multiple entrances and you know what you're going in there for, don't park near the entrance that you would normally go through so you could easily get to the stuff. go through the other entrance. That way, it's going to force you to take more steps. See, that's the key to getting in more steps in a day. Not necessarily about picking up extra tasks to do. It's literally about looking at what you have on your plate, what's on your schedule for that day, and what is it that you're doing. And I mean, literally break down what it is that you're doing. Don't just say like, oh, I gotta run errands. What are the errands? What are your errands? Look at every single thing that you have to do. Be very specific, like I just said. I'm going to the grocery store at Walmart. What exactly is that you are going to do so that you can think in this scenario, how can you maximize getting in more steps, right? Like that's our end goal. We want to take this moment of running these errands, and normally we think about time. But you know what? If you don't have to be in a rush, then don't worry about the time. Because we're working towards more steps. And you gotta know, you gotta give up something for something else. You're gonna have to give up some time to get in some more steps. Yes, that's what it is. You're gonna have to give up some more time to get in more steps. But at the end of the day, if we're pushing for a certain amount of steps a day, you have to find it in your schedule. You gotta find it in your time. And you gotta be adamant and disciplined to push it through. But when you get to that grocery store, subconsciously, right, you're gonna do what you've always done. And that's okay. But before you get out that car, you better remember what is the assignment, family. And then pull off that beautiful spot you found and go find a spot that's going to allow you to get in more steps, but that you're gonna still be safe. Now, let's take another example about the grocery store. Let's say at the grocery store, you know what you're going to get. You have your grocery list. This is a store that you shop in regularly. You know where everything is, right? So in your mind, you're going to go straight to those spots, to get what it is that you need. I don't want you to do that. No, I want you to see this grocery store as an indoor track, not to run quick. However, I will give you this tip. I used to be an Instacart shopper. It's a shop for other people's groceries. And inside the Instacart shopper app, there's a timer that all the shoppers are using so that they can beat the timer in the app, so that they can be a quick shopper. I used to do that. And what I did was, I was counting my steps and I was running around the store to find what it was that I needed. But sometimes what happened was, I would end up going down aisles that I normally wasn't going down because I'm speeding and sometimes bypassing what I needed. I say all that to say this. You are inside of the indoor track, aka the grocery store. And again, I live in the north, it's getting cold outside, so you want to be able to walk in places that's warm. So, you got a shopping cart, you have the extra support. If you have bad knees, utilize that shopping cart. Don't go and get the wheelchair shopping cart that makes it easier for you to ride around. No, we're walking and we're working on walking and getting our steps. I want you to get that shopping cart, family. Get that shopping cart. I want you to push that shopping cart. I want you to lean on that shopping cart if that's what you got to do. But what I want you to do is go down every aisle. Hey, yeah, I want you to go down every aisle. You're like, wait, what? You thought I was joking. This is your indoor track. Utilize the space. Go down every single aisle. You don't have to go slow. You can speed walk this. Get what it is that you need, but understand that you're also there for your steps. And getting your steps in, that's free. You just got to figure out how to do it. Another great way to get your steps in indoors, especially as we're going into winter, y'all, the mall. Especially, you got all these holidays coming up. I'm not telling you to go to the mall and go shopping, but aesthetically, it's going to be so beautiful to look at as you walk around and get your steps. Now, if you have never went to the mall specifically just to walk, let me share this secret with you. There are people that go to the mall just to walk. Yes, there are literally, y'all, people who go to the mall just to walk. And you will not easily recognize them if that's not what you're there for. Let me say that again. You won't easily recognize them if that's not what you're there for. However, when you go to the mall to take intentional steps, you will then notice, yes, that there are other people in the mall that are literally just walking. You can tell because of how they're dressed. You can tell because of their footwear. And you can also tell because of the form. Because some of these people are speed walking. Others are not. Some of these people are by themselves. Some of these people are not. Some of them are having a walking partner with them. But you will begin to notice you are not the only person that has literally showed up to the mall not to buy anything. Nothing. Just to walk. Yes, and these people tend to show up at the mall when the mall first opens. And you also catch these people walking. And this, I'm telling you, this one, I have caught them walking. When it's later in the evening, before the mall closes. They'll go in and they'll walk around the whole stretch of the mall. And some of these people walk the mall 2 or 3 times before they leave. You can do that. Yes, go walk the mall. Especially if you love window shopping. There's no better way to go window shopping than when you're getting in your steps. So, once again, that's another way that you can go and get your steps. You don't have to worry about being cold. You don't have to be worried about being outside. You don't have to worry about a gym membership. Just go walk, y'all. Go walk. And don't be tempted to stop. Don't go walking through the food court, okay? Don't go. Walk right by. Walk right by. Don't stop at none of that stuff. None of it. Unless if you're done, if you're getting some water or like a smoothie, like the Tropical Smoothie Cafe, okay, fine. But I don't suggest going to the mall to eat food. I am telling you to go there and take your steps. And if you do this regularly, you will begin to see the same people doing the same thing. And then you do this regularly. And you are a person that doesn't mind saying hello. Hi, how you doing? You could make a walking friend. Yes. It might make you a walking buddy at the mall. And you guys can meet up there and you have somebody to take your steps with. So those are 2 things, family, that I have done to get my steps in. It's time for the 40 squats. Time for 40 squats. Because we've been walking, we've been talking, but we got to get this job done, y'all. Yeah, we got to get the job done. We are almost at the end. Almost at the end of Step Challenge. 28 days is coming right on up. But right now we're on day, let's see. I said day 26. I don't think so. Day 21 was Thursday. 22 Friday. 23 Saturday. 24, day 25, I guess. I don't count the days on the weekends. I just do them. I just clock it when we're together. 5, 4, 40 straight through. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Challenge yourself if you want, but you know my motto. 1, 2, 3. Challenge yourself towards the end. 4, so you can make it to the squats. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, halfway, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, come on y'all, 36, 37, 38, 39. Ooh, 40. Let's cool it down, family. Let's cool it down. My knees are burning. Oof. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Oh, my knees. Oh, goodness gracious. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Bring your legs together. Just take it up. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out when we come down. Let's take it up one more time. Breathe in. Out. If you're still here, I want to thank you for making it to the end of today's video. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm tired. But I just want to thank you for coming and walk with me today. And I hope that my tips that I've given you for places that you can walk indoors and ways for you to incorporate more active walking steps into your day. I hope you take those tips to heart. And I also have made a video probably almost 11 months ago of different things that you can do to incorporate steps throughout your day. So it's not necessarily about doing extra things that you're doing, but like I said, just look at what it is that you're doing and how you can incorporate steps into what you're doing. Go ahead and check it out. It's under my discussions, vlogs, and as always, I'm taking the 10K step challenge. So if you are, type in challenge accepted down below. I love y'all so much. Go out there and show the world how amazing you are. And you know what? If people choose to sleep on you because you're a little bit fluffier, shame on them. But you can go and show them that the fluff does not, that you are not the fluff. It is just a part of who you currently are. But you are a person that's in the transformation. And no one, not me, not them, only you can define who this new person is going to be. Only thing that I know is that he or she is going to be amazing. That part. I love y'all. You take care of yourselves. And remember, giving up on yourself is never an option. See y'all back here next time.